Hey everyone! Today we're lacing up our boots for a really unique urban hike on the Trans-Canada Trail. We are exploring the National Capital Commission section here in Gatineau, Quebec. We're going to walk from the provincial border, along the river, and right to the edge of the wilderness. Now, looking at this path, you might just see a nice paved route for a Sunday stroll. But if you look closer, you're actually walking on a route that includes an ancient ocean floor, the country's most famous skyline, and a hidden history that proves people have been gathering on this exact spot for over 4,000 years. I'm going to save that incredible piece of history for the very end of the hike, so stay with me. We start our hike suspended over the Ottawa River on the Alexandra Bridge. If you love engineering history, take a second to look at the steelwork here. When this opened in 1901, it was a technological marvel. We are actually walking on what used to be the old railway tracks. Since we're on foot, we can really stop and appreciate the view. This boardwalk offers the absolute best panorama of the Ottawa skyline you will find anywhere in the region. Once our boots hit the ground on the Quebec side, we enter Jacques Park. If you're walking here in February, this whole section transforms into the Snowflake Kingdom for Winterlude. It's basically a hiking trail through a snow fortress. But look to your left across the water. Does that view look familiar? As we pass the Canadian Museum of History, we are walking past the exact vantage point of Parliament Hill that was featured on the back of the Canadian penny and the old $1 bill. You really have to leave the capital city to get the best view of the capital city. Heading east, we are now walking along the Voyageurs Pathway. This isn't just a cool name. By walking here, we are tracing the shoreline used by the French coureurs de bois and voyageurs. This river was the original Trans-Canada Highway of the 17th and 18th centuries. As we walk at this slower pace, imagine the birch bark canoes that used to line the shore, transporting furs from the interior of the continent. You might notice something great about this hike. It is incredibly flat. It's easy on the knees, and there's a cool geological reason for that. We are currently hiking across the bottom of the ancient Champlain Sea. When the glaciers retreated 10,000 years ago, the Atlantic Ocean flooded this area. The flat clay we are walking on today is actually the old ocean floor. As we move away from the city core, we reach a spot where the trail takes a sharp turn north. This is the confluence of the Gatineau and Ottawa rivers. Since we aren't zooming by on bikes, take a moment to look at the water currents. You can often see a distinct line where the dark, tannic water of the Gatineau River crashes into and mixes with the lighter Ottawa River. To head towards the Gatineau Park entrance, we cross the Màwandòseg Bridge into Leamy Lake Park. And this brings me to that final, mind-blowing fact I promised you. Màwandòseg is an Algonquin word meaning land where we gather. And it is the perfect name. While this looks like a modern park, archaeological digs right here at Leamy Lake have uncovered artifacts proving that Indigenous peoples used this specific spot as a summer camp and trading hub for over 4,000 years. Long before the Trans-Canada Trail, before the lumber barons, and before the explorers, this was already the Great Trail. When you hike here, you are placing your feet in 40 centuries of footsteps. From the iron rails of the Alexandra Bridge to the ancient fires of Leamy Lake, this section is a walker's paradise. We've reached the Relais Plein Air, which marks the gateway to the Pioneer Trail and the deep woods of Gatineau Park. Thanks for hiking with us. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more trail guides.